Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. In the interest of time, I'll say that all protocols are observed. Basically, I will only touch upon three important points. I think much has been talked about the economic growth. I will probably not repeat all those. 3 points I will talk about, especially related to financing. I will leverage from what Dr. Rubanok and Mr. Nasim Munzur mentioned about the man-made fabric production. Now, one of the challenges that we face at times that for garments-related equipment, the amount is not very big. It's like $10 million thereabout, right? And it is difficult to get ECA. I'm very pleased to have this session today, wherein ACA and Naser came together, because ACA has a product which is for $1 to $10 million. In absence of that, we often need an aggregator to get this thing done. So which is not a very cost competitive structure. Therefore, I think this is a very important point for all the garments manufacturers or the textile manufacturers in the country, that this is an opportunity that they can avail. Second, again, to what Nasim Munzur and Dr. Rubanok mentioned, that the performance of the Bangladeshi exporters are not an issue at this point of time. It is about the international brands not being able to keep their commitments. From that perspective, I think we need badly, we need an export credit insurance program. And that's where I would request ACA and institutions like that to maybe partner with local companies and local financial institutions to see how we can actually ensure underwrite the risk after post-export financing, because that's where Bangladeshi exporters are now heavily exposed. So I would request ACA to actually work on that bit. And thirdly, I think if you look at the history of the progress that Bangladesh has made, clearly in the last 12 years, Bangladesh has grown 4 times. And the aspiration for 2041 is to be a $3 trillion economy. It is not going to be easy. It is like 9 times growth in 20 years' time. It is possible. China has done 12 times in 20 years. So I will still have the hopes up there. But it is going to be different ball game altogether. And to do that, there will be a significant investment requirement in infrastructure and large projects. And for that, I think it's important to, again, work with the ECAs, not only in Germany, but also all countries, to ensure that we have the financing capability to raise the fund to fund the large projects. Now, one thing that I've experienced in the last many years, while we have been working with Euler Hermes for a long time, at times, many of the equipments are prepared in different countries in Europe. But in one country, it is not there. If anyone is familiar with ECA, there is a minimum component requirement for ECS, like 40%, 50%, or whatever. So maybe if it was, it would have been very beneficial if there is a ECA under European Bank, then European Central Bank, then actually it can cover all the machinery equipments aggregated within the European Union. That will be very useful. So I think 3 points only from the financing part, being a banker here. I think these 3 points are very relevant. One is small ticket exports, small ticket imports for ECA cover. Second is the export credit guarantee, same. And third is the large project aggregation beyond Germany. So I'll stop at that because I know there are a lot of other important distinguished